Halloween has gone to the dogs. All day we've been following some Halloween costumes trending this year. But what about a costume for your dog?
Like this little guy, designer Anthony Rubio got you covered. He has been designing Canine Couture for years. He joins us now with two of his adorable models to show off some of his designs. Anthony, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. Tell me
Happy Halloween.
Yeah,
Happy Halloween. Who do we have here?
That's Kimba and his twin brother Bogie. And if you haven't guessed by now, they're dressed as Kendall and Keylie Jenner for the Met Gala. So there you have that.
They're amazing. The detail on these costumes, fantastic.
Let's talk about these pet Halloween costumes. What are the trends we're seeing this year?
Well, it's like people. Whatever's hot in the news, whatever's hot in the gossip columns, that's where we go. I instantly thought of these two because who's not talking about the Jenners? They're always in the news, and I said, why not? And then we come to find out that Keylie dressed her daughter as herself for the Met Gala, so go figure. But what's trending is mostly a lot of celebrity-inspired pieces. You've got the typical superheroes, okay? You also have historical pieces, so I have done like Marie Antoinette, and I do matadors for the cultural and Japanese kimonos. I've even done the Sarah Jessica hat and the outfit from the Met Gala also. So the sky's the limit, but the most important thing is that the dogs are comfortable, okay? Because it's about safety and about comfort. So what you see here is a very comfortable, stretchy, breathable outfit, and then when I get hot, I could just do this, and I could just do this.
I love
But
that.
there's always a little gimmick to my designs, and the boys love it, as you can see, and they're very comfortable. And like I said, it's a Halloween thing. Why not?
And these are couture, right? So these are not mass-produced. They're made to order.
Everything is made to order. Everything is custom done. They have to call me up and set up an appointment, which is a process in itself, because I will not dress a dog that does not want to be dressed. And then the other thing is that we have to select materials that are safe, and you know, it's a process, just like people.
Anthony, how long does it take to come up with a creation?
Well, I'm eating, drinking, and living fashion, so I do it all the time. I don't know if you know that I'm the only designer to put the dogs on the runways of New York Fashion Week also.
Wow.
So I do women's wear as well. So what happens is that when I get an inspiration, I get into this zone and then stay out of my way, because it could take 24 hours, it could take 3 days, but I get that garment done. And sometimes I've been known to put something together and then take it apart and rebuild it if I don't like the way it looks. So I'm an ultimate perfectionist.
You mentioned New York Fashion Week. You got your start in women's wear. So how did you start creating within the pet industry?
That was a total accident. I rescued a dog that was being beaten in the street by somebody who was infused with drugs or whatever. The police came. They wanted to take the dog and put him in a shelter, and I said, no, absolutely not. You put that dog in a shelter because he bites out of, you know, protection, because he was defending himself. They'll put him down. So I took the dog and rehabilitated him. I named him Bandit. A year later, I dressed him up as Elvis, took him over to a neighborhood pet store, and everybody saw him walk in and they were like, that's it, he won. Sure enough, he won everything that I ever entered him in, including Macy's Pet-tacular, and he won titles, and he was even featured for the Donald Trump roast in Comedy Central, where he was with the little wig on and Willow Smith's song played, Flip Your Wig. So yeah, so the dogs are the ones that blessed me. Okay, so I rescued the dog, and everybody got the attention to the dogs, and then they were asking me to design for them, and the rest is history.
So how does designing for women translate to designing for dogs, Anthony?
Good question. It's a whole different physiology, so I had to sit down and design the patterns for the dogs, where I had to take into consideration the dogs wear everything on their backs, as you can see, when they're walking, but unless they're carrying them, then I do something for the front. But women stand on their 2 legs and dogs on 4. So I had to take all of that into consideration. Then, of course, comes the idea that the dogs want to do their business. So I have to always incorporate that into the design as well. So slowly but surely, my formal training translated into the pet industry, and I got recognized for it.
Before we let you go, where can people learn more about you and your designs?
They can visit my webpage, anthonyrubiodesigns.com, or they can find me. Look, just put Anthony Rubio in Google, and you're going to be shocked at what you're going to see.
And you can also find these two. They're Instagram famous, right?
Yes, they're Instagram famous. So there's my site is AnthonyRubio01 at Instagram, and Bogie and Kimba have theirs at Bogie and Kimba at Instagram.com.
And you guys are your muses, right?
They're my muses. They open, they close my shows, they do my advertising, everything.
Thank you so much. Anthony Rubio designs with these two guys again.
Kimba and Bogie.
Bogie
Yes,
and Kimba,
thank you.
yeah. Yay!
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.